afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on this Tuesday afternoon. And just check and make sure it was afternoon. It is 1:34. So anyway, I'm planning on starting this tube tester. I guess you kind of call it restore, but it's basically changing the old resistors out. Bill says that his were all bad. Now Ron says his were all good. So, of course, now there was a year or two between the two. I think. I think Bill had the original 600 and Ron's is 600B. So, like I said, mine's a lot older than either one of them. So. I'm going to take it apart and at least check a couple, and see if I check 2 or 3 of them and they're fine, I probably won't bother with it, but at least I want to check it. So let's get to it. All right, well, what we have here is the tube tester. What we're going to do is cut out this one, maybe in this one, and check those real quick. I can check. Test or cut both of them right here and test them pretty quick. So that's probably what we will do, and bring you back for the results. Alright, well, what we have here is I've replaced 2 so far. This is a 470 ohm resistor here. It measured 560, I think, something like that. It was a 5%, according to the band on it anyway. It was 5%, so I went ahead and replaced it. This one is 1500. It was measuring 1560, I think, and it was also had a 5% gold band. So I went ahead and replaced it. So those are both been replaced. Now this one here checked out at 2505, something like that. It was right on the money, pretty close. So we're not going to worry about that. This one over here checked very close, and I even undid it from the what do you call it, double check, and it was fine. So let me show you what these were measuring. This is the 1500 ohm resistor. So we'll see what it looks like on the fluke. Alright, 1574 is what it's measuring. So that's definitely a little too high for a 5%. Well, I take that back. I think that's right on the money of a 5%. Well, it says 1575 now. It's a little bit, must be between. But anyway, like I said, it's close enough to where I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Well, I got it. I mean, they got it out here. Might as well do it. So, let's see what this other 470 measured. I forget now exactly what it did measure. Okay, 539 is what it's measuring. Again, it's 5%, so 47 plus 470 would be 470. Nah, I gotta do. I can't do that one in my head for some reason. I don't know why. 470 times 0.05. It's 23.5 ohms. Okay, so that's all that can be out is 470. So that'd be 493. Yeah, it's way over tolerance. Okay, so it's bad. So that's 2 that have been bad so far. Again, I have checked. Let's see. This one here is fine. You can't really see it. It's behind something here, but it's right there. So I think that's fine. I forget what it measured now. It was a 51, I think it measured 55 or something like that. So it's fine. I'll double check it again, but so far these have been pretty good. All these here I've checked. This one here is fine. This one here is fine. So really, I'm not finding a lot to replace. So there, to me, there's no sense. These are this one, number one. This is just the dropping resistor for the neon bulb. So that's not really a critical part. It was well within tolerance. So these are 10%. 2.7K. This one, yeah, 270K. It was within tolerance, well within tolerance. So there's no sense to me in replacing it because, you know, who's to say the one I put in there is going to be any better? Thinking that's pretty much it. I haven't seen any more resistors that I missed. Like I said, this is, oh, there's one back here. I didn't see that one. I think I measured it already though. It's a 1, oh yeah, I did. It's a 1K. Let me measure it again. This is a 5% also. So if we can get in here to get on it. There we go. Alright, it's measuring 1044. So let me do my little calculator here. I'm pretty sure that's within tolerance, but it's close because I don't have to do this one. 100 would be the tolerance figure for 10%. So 50 would be tolerance on a what do you call it? So I guess I could go ahead and replace that. So it's close. I don't know. I may leave it. I don't know. I'll save that in the last and decide whether I want to replace it or not. I don't know if you're noticing how I'm doing these. Doing these a little bit of a variation on my coil method. See if I can zoom in a little bit here on this. Zoom just doesn't work like it should, I don't think. There we go. Alright, you can see I've got the, I wrapped it around here, and you can even see the coils a little bit there. But I just did it with the old one. The old one was sticking up above this when I did this, and I did the same thing on the other end. Now on this one down here, I basically cut the old one off and left enough of it where I could just go ahead and wrap it around and go ahead and solder it that way. So works the same way, it's just a little different way of doing it, but they're good solid in there. That's what I wanted. Alright, like I said, I was trying to figure out if that was all of these or not. There's one behind there I haven't measured, I don't think. Let's turn around a little bit here and look at that one. Now see, now this one back here, I don't think I measured it all. So that's a green 5.2. Is that what that is? 5? I don't think I've got a 52,000 on there. In fact, I'm almost positive I don't. Maybe it's 51. Maybe that's what I'm measuring. It's 51 with the red. So that'd be 5100, I think. I think. Yeah, I've got a 5100 in here. So thinking that's what that is. Let's go ahead and measure it, see what it measures. While the measuring's good, I'm not getting anything there. Let's try this on. Here we go. Ooh, that's not good. 7,800. Let me measure. Let me go down a little bit more. Maybe no, 78. That's 7.8. So it says 7.8. Yeah, 7.8. All right, 7.8. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be 5 something. Not good. Well, it's in a bad spot too. One thing you know about resistors, they'll never measure more than their value in circuit. You just kind of keep that as a rule. If they measure that much more in circuit, then they're probably bad, because the only thing they can do is go down in circuit. So I think we're going to have to pull on into that and double check it, but to me it looks like, alright, I'm going to have to get my magnification light on here. I'll bring you back here in a second, people. Alright, we're back again. I have the, I went ahead and replaced the 1K. Like I said, if it was that close to being out of tolerance, I mean, how long is it going to be before it is? So, yeah, the one beneath it, that's the 5100. That's it there, it's in. So both of them have been replaced now, and they're in there good. I'm going to measure this 5100. Now here's a good close-up of it. Well, I don't want a close-up, but see if I can get this better here. It's a green, brown, red, so that's 5100. See what it measures. Out of circuit completely. I don't think it's going to measure any different, because, like I said, it was unconnected at one end. So, well, yeah, it does too. Darn if it don't measure 500 or 5.7, which is still out of tolerance. But you know, I don't know what I was measuring before then. I wasn't getting on this though, apparently. You know, I'm just looking at that. I wonder if that's 5. Is there a 5.7? No, there was none in there. There's none listed. It's 5100. So that's got to be it. All right. Anyway, like I said, that's so that's got to be it. Anyway, the like I said, the 1K. I don't know if I can get enough of it. I think I cut the leads too close. Maybe if I can hold it on there, do it that way. Yeah, it's measuring. Now it's measuring 1077 is what it's measuring, which is, yeah, that's about right. About the same as it was. So, all right, close enough. Those are bad. I think that's it. I think that's all I've got to replace. I do want to clean the switches while I'm in here. And this cord, no, this not this cord. You can't even see what I'm looking at. This cord over here, power cord, it's got to get changed. I like to spray some cleaner in there and get the controls cleaned out. As long as you can do about the wiring. Wiring seems to be okay. But like I said, I have all the resistors changed now that are getting rechanged. And I think we're, I don't know that we're that much better off, because they weren't that close to being, you know. I don't know why that one was measuring 70. I must have been on the wrong thing or something, because, you know, like I said, it doesn't hurt to replace it. Alright, that's pretty much going to do it. Is this the switch I want to take apart? Yeah, this is, let's go ahead and look at this again. This switch here is the one with the spring that you have to press down for the test. And I'm going to take it apart and clean it really, really good, and then lubricate it. and hopefully it will be okay. I just don't want to have to replace it. It's a little bit more involved than I thought it was when I looked at it first. But anywho, that's what I want to do with that. I'm not going to do that today, but that's one of the things I want to do while it's out. And like I said, over there, the power cord has to be replaced, the new grommet put in there, and figure out where that goes. It goes over here somewhere. So that'll be it, I think, for this video. This video is, I'll just get off here and go back to the other one. Alright, now you've seen me replace some resistors in the tube tester. It should be up to snuff now as far as resistors are concerned anyway. I still have to do the switches. And I didn't mention it, but that roll chart is missing the, and I don't know where, I keep misplacing it, but there's a plastic cover that goes over there. I want to put that back on and get that back like it's supposed to be and get that done too. So that's just coming up with this. It's not maybe today, maybe not tomorrow, you know what I mean. It's one of those deals when I'll do it when I get to it, I guess. But this video is going to be, you guys who have been with me for a while should know from looking at this angle, and I can look at the camera and see it, that I'm down lower than I used to be. So this chair's got to be worked on, and so that's all there is to it. I need to be up here. So anyway, this video is going to be edited with a different editor. I was wanting to try out the DaVinci Resolve, but one of the things they don't tell you is it does not run on limited equipment, I guess is what I would say. Didn't think mine was all that limited, my laptop. It's a i5 2.5 gigahertz, 4 gig of RAM. I mean, I kind of thought it would be enough, but basically I think it's the video card. It just uses the Intel video, so it doesn't use a separate video GPU. So anyway, that doesn't work. I went through all the trouble. They tell you nothing on their page, and anybody that's thinking of using that, you need to know, what you're gonna have to have a high-powered machine to use it. It's a high-powered editor. I agree. I understand, but you would think they would put that in the description somewhere that hey, you need to do this. They basically say it'll run on any Windows machine. So that's not the case. But anywho, so anyway, I did download. This is a video editor I have used before. I did not use it a lot because right after I got this, I went to Sony Movie Studio and started using it. They're similar editors, but this one's free, so I'm going to try it out. It's called VideoPad. It's by NCH Software. If you go to their website and there's look at the VideoPad editor, and kind of a small print down there at the bottom of that blurb there about it, there's a link where you click and you can download the free version for non-commercial use. So I don't monetize my videos, so that's non-commercial as you can get, I guess. So I'm going to try it out and look at it and see if it does what it should do, and how easy it is. The easiness to use is probably my biggest thing, because I took the time to learn Sony Movie Studio, and I still don't know it all, but I mean I know how to basically edit and do things I need to do. And it was going to be the same way with DaVinci Resolve. I was going to try to take the time and do it, to learn it. But this VideoPad shouldn't be that hard to learn, because, like I said, it was very similar to the Sony Movie Studio. So we will try it out and see, and you'll see the results here hopefully when you upload or when you view this video, if I get it uploaded. So nothing else going on. This was the second day of winter break for Kylie. So I think she goes back to school tomorrow. That means I go back to work. So Anywho, you guys have a pleasant day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.
That's all, folks.